Hey everyone, Bandana here. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the channel. And I hope everyone's doing well today if you're watching live or watching the VOD. So, a little bit different to a usual game stream. Today we're taking a look at Endix, which is a virtual games expo mainly focused around indie games, but THQ Nordic's in here as well. So, a little bit more famous. Apparently Iron Mouse was originally going to be part of it. I don't really follow Iron Mouse, but I know some people will. But I think they had to rearrange their schedule or something. So they're not actually going to be there. But I thought we'd have a look around. I had a quick gander earlier just to get the lay of the land. But you can make your avatar. You can give them coloured hair and whatever else you want. I went for my best Jeff Keighley impression. But basically, it's an entire expo event set up within a game engine. That's the main event schedule. So there's actually events throughout the weekend. So there's stuff on Saturday and Sunday, which is more US focused. So Saturday's like global coverage for Asia, EU, and US, and then Sunday's more timings based on US time zones. People can talk in this, so I apologize in advance if people start talking shit. As you can see, you can fast travel around the place, but I'll run around and you can sort of see what's going on. The exhibition center is over there. You can see there's like a mini town set up. There's various NPCs. There's the map here. But if you get close to them, they'll tell you there's hidden areas. And anybody can download this, I believe, tomorrow. So you have to go to their website. And you download the same app I did. And it'll also link you to all of the demos for the games that are available on Steam. Stream Quest. Never heard of it. That over there is the THQ Nordic island, but we have to transport there separately. That's the actual expo center there. But there's a few things on this side as well, so I haven't been in them, so we'll have a little explore. I've been past them. It does kind of look like an asset flip game, doesn't it? It really does, yeah. I mean, I guess, you know, it's a cheap expo event. They're not going to spend millions of pounds setting it up just to show off games for free or very cheaply. So I kind of like the fact they've gone to some effort. This is something, the future of game giveaways. Community. Community is a fast-growing game hub where players, creators, and developers connect to authentic Steam key giveaways and real-time community engagement. Okay. I'm just having a look around here, because sometimes they did say there's hidden stuff, but I don't think there's anything at this side. There is this, however. So we can go in this church-like building, which is apparently a horror building. Step inside the haunted area to discover up to 20 trailers of horror, mystery, thriller, and dark fantasy. You see, there'll be other content creators have access as well. They're doing an official tour at like 11 PM, but... Ah. I assume I can change the thingy here. Hang on. If I stand on this, does it change it for everybody? I don't think it does. It looks like it would... I don't know if this one maybe just plays on a loop for everybody. As I say, it's mainly indie games, so... Was that a duck?
Why don't we play a little game of chess?
That actually looks weirdly good. I kind of like the ducks.
But do not be afraid. Your end will not be a tragic one.
It's giving me G-Man vibes from Half-Life, the voiceover. That's true, yeah. Yeah. Backrooms level X, yeah.
Alright folks, another day, another stream. Another group of brave contestants on 7 Minutes in Hell.
Well, that's the one that was on a minute ago. Change. Already seen that one. I think I just changed it.
Dad?
Tom, don't worry. It's just a little engine trouble.
That person may be very upset I did it.
To call for a tow truck.
I think they're jumping on... Oh, there's buttons down there as well.
Okay?
Dad, if you're going to the gas station, can you bring me a...
Okay, maybe he turned it back onto the other one. I don't know. This... I thought they were all, like, just to you, rather than being played to everybody at the same time. It's not ideal when you've then got people trying to do... watch multiple different things at once. Never mind. We'll leave this Liam person to it after this. Ventriloquist dolls are always creepy.
It's just a doll, Tom.
That one looks kind of cool. We'll leave him to that, and we'll go and explore everything else. I don't want to keep changing and skipping to the next one if he's wanting to watch a particular one. As this game, this one looked mildly interesting. Sort of an action shooter. Heptic. Sort of Apex Legends vibes, but I assume it's against PV, like more like PvE type stuff rather than PvP. Yeah, bit of Borderlands in there as well. An interesting concept for a game, I thought. And then this is the main expo. There's a train that goes around as well. And there's a couple of competition things you can do to win some money. So there's a jump puzzle up there. And whoever is the fastest at doing the jump puzzle will win $100 Steam voucher. And then there's a maze you can go to. And if you complete the maze in one of the top 10 fastest times, then you get $50. That's the top 10. But, I mean, you could just do the maze over and over until you know the exact path and then do it very quickly, which is, I assume, what some people will do. Oh, there are little game terminals all over the place. For if there's demos and stuff. That's the Iron Mouse Club. So Iron Mouse is kind of supporting it, but isn't part of it anymore. Because, well, Iron Mouse wasn't able to join the event today due to last-minute schedule shift. I don't know if that's something to do with... I don't know Iron Mouse. So I don't know if that... Is that something to do with Iron Mouse? Music Box of Fate? That could just be another game. I mean, yeah. And then there's... I don't know. I don't really know much about Iron Mouse, but she's sort of was somewhat sponsoring this event, I think, or being involved in it. What does this thing say? These guys are the ultimate cringe fest. That's an NPC. Well, I imagine it varies from VTuber to VTuber whether their room is a mess. This is an anime schoolgirl game with upskirt shots, I assume. Yeah, because the skirt is ridiculously short. Okay, we're just going to turn around and move on from that one. Trust me, that's not the only upskirt shot in this little expo. I found another one earlier. I'll show you it. Just to make the point that I don't know why there's upskirt shots in an expo. But I think the whole setup is pretty cool. We head this way, we can see the first floor. So each game has its own room. And then all the rooms are themed inside. And if you go up to this, so there's like... Every visitor gets a random game. So I got one earlier and I will play it at some point on the channel. But everybody who comes and registers and signs up can come and get a free game. You just go up to this terminal and you can claim your free key. One per account, obviously. But let's have a little look around. So, this is Hawthorne. And as you'll see when we go inside, see how it's all been designed specifically for the game?
Hawthorne is a sandbox RPG realm of anthropomorphic animals and fairy tale creatures. Play solo or co-op as you recruit villagers and build a village of numerable NPCs.
Now some of the villagers are next to me.
Defend against the elements and against forest tricksters. Celebrate the season's traditions.
Makes me think of Redwall, which no one will have any idea what I'm on about. Redwall is like a... I think it's a series of storybooks, and they made a cartoon of it many, many, many years ago. Which is about creatures. Oh, good. Gregory knows what it is. Good.
To establish a new genre that blends the emergent fun of sandbox games with a charming simulation of village life.
It makes me think of that. Of that sort of thing, anyway.
You, your friends, and your NPC followers must work together to complete jobs around the village. Differentiated species, together with our procedural storytelling, combine to make each player's story in Hawthorne a unique and enjoyable experience.
I mean, it does look cute. I like that they're trying to do something different, because it's obviously like... We have a lot of survival games and a lot of city builder games, and I guess they're trying to do something different with it, which I appreciate.
Join us on this adventure. Wishlist Hawthorne on Steam today to follow our journey and to help us bring this nostalgic joy to life.
But it makes me think of lots of things from when I was a kid, like Animals of Farthing Wood and all of this stuff, which, again, people in other countries probably won't know. Yeah, farming RPG is the right one. Alpha Nomos. I assume this is a fighting game. I'm still going to get flagged because I bet the music in some of these trailers is copyrighted. Well, this is obviously music-based. So, a music-based combat game. Not really my kind of thing, but again, an interesting concept. I mean, credit where credit is due. They do have some interesting concepts for these indie titles. My Child New Beginnings. Why does that child in the corner look extremely sad? Child's bedroom. Begin a new life with your child. What the fuck did I just walk into? Is this like having a Tamagotchi pet, but an actual child? All the child's drawings and stuff on the wall. It's got to be a horror, right? It's got to be a horror. And this is just like building up to it. Become a family one. I don't think it is a horror. Moving on. I don't know how I feel about that. It's kind of weird. Emotionless The Last Ticket. Looks like a theme park or fairground rides. Oh, there's a duck again. I like ducks.
Every year I tell myself this is the last time. Every year I drive this same road. Like visiting a grave that
horror
doesn't
game?
exist.
Gotta be a horror game. That was a crypt. Okay, so this is going to be a story-driven adventure game then. I haven't even watched Season 2 of Stranger Things.
I can barely feel.
I watched the first season of Stranger Things, and then I started watching the second one, and I really couldn't get into it. I don't really understand what this game's about. It seems like a horror game. The trailer didn't give much away, but it seems like a... Oh, people are up there dancing, I see. 13Z? Oh, this is the one with more upskirt shots. That's right, yeah. I knew they'd released Season 5 because it was on my Netflix thing. So this looks like a combat adventure game, I guess. Possibly multiplayer? Like co-op? Very bright. Demo's out on Steam. That's 13Z, so you can scan that while it's on the screen and you can wishlist it. There you go. And yes, you can play as a fox lady who's flashing her underwear. There you go, right up your street, Gregory. Fox lady with underwear flashing. That's 2 bits of upskirt in this expo so far. Isn't that why E3 got banned in the end? For having too many booth girls. I could be wrong. Paper Castle. Some variation on a city builder, but with everything made of paper? Build your castle from a blank page. Oh, okay, and then the enemies try to burn it down and you have to try and put it out the fire. Okay, so it's like a cutesy city builder. With some defensive elements. Again, there's probably a demo on Steam for this, so I think there's a demo for quite a few of these games. Don't mind a city builder. Maybe a bit cutesy. We'll see. Next area up here. So I didn't look at all these games. I looked at a few of them. I have no idea what that is. It doesn't actually have a room, so there's no trailer for it. Death Howl?
Hush now, Olvi. Close your eyes. Dream beneath the darkened skies. My little one, the night has come. The wind still hums.
Interesting. Card-based... Turn-based card game? Although that doesn't look turn-based. Maybe the combat's turn-based with cards.
With trembling hands, I search.
There's a lot of card games at the moment.
Yet what has passed?
The last couple of years, there's been a lot of card games. I don't know if anyone else is a fan of the card. I'm not huge on the card games, I must admit. There's a few that I don't mind. But,
The stars above beheld my cry, but only echoed back the sky.
certainly isn't my first choice.
On fire to ignite my wrath.
I'd say it has an interesting story, if nothing else.
Speak to me, love. Let me hear your breath. And never again.
Oh, like a proper card game. I think I played Magic the Gathering years ago. Probably still have the cards somewhere. Pow Pow. Now, what is this from that? An animal-based city builder? I'm just guessing at this. Run the restaurant. Oh, it's a restaurant game. A co-op restaurant. What? Did he just knock someone out with a shovel? Well, it wasn't what I expected when I came in. But I guess if I looked around the room, I would have seen that it is set up like a restaurant. I mean, I do think the little rooms they've set up for the games are very cute. Obviously, there must be assets from the game. I thought they might be buttons. There's live fish in there. They look a bit small to eat, to be honest. You're too young to have played a card game. Oh, Jesse. Dream Village. Coming to early access December 12th. So this is going to be...
Welcome to Everdreamville. Wait a minute. This doesn't look like home. Where's the grass, the trees, the cows?
What's that village game called that everyone played? Stardew Valley?
Howdy, partner. Looks like we've swapped the cozy fields for a sun-baked desert island. And look who's back. The alpacas.
Cute animals, at least.
New stories, new faces, and way too much sand in your shoes. This time around, you might face some family inheritance drama and hold some negotiations with a money-thirsty banker. He calls it looking for opportunities, though.
Yeah, it probably is like several levels above cute for my channel, but I can say I've looked at all the games here.
Your job, make this desert bloom again. Help the locals.
There'll be someone out there who finds this on my channel, and this is the only game they liked from the entire Expo.
Everdream Village coming to early access December 12th. Wishlist.
Well, there you go.
Not miss all the upcoming
Right, now they've missed an opportunity here, right? They've got various people from the game, but they don't have any of the animals. Where's the dog?
This doesn't look like home.
Complete failure there. Why wouldn't you have the dog there? Emotionless the last ticket. Wasn't that downstairs? It was downstairs. This is just a different room for the same game.
Every year I tell myself, this is the last time.
Verho Curse of Faces.
This is not a place for your kind. You would take this path, even knowing.
Very retro, sort of Doom-esque style game.
Follow the pale fog, and destiny's road will open.
Ah, another mask in Yoriv.
Very old style graphics, this one.
Strangers, are they?
You can't hide behind that mask forever.
It's obviously the aesthetic they're going for.
What do you need from Herentius?
I see a spark in your eyes.
All relating to these masks.
Will you be able to kill me again?
Seems like there's quite a lot of weapon types and magic to use in it, which credit where credit is due. There's a good variety of items you can use by the looks of it. I do appreciate that. There's a broken sword up there. Probably not my cup of tea, but Project Remind.
January the 27th, 2092. I can't believe how far we've come. And yet, I still don't have an answer to my old mystery. You know, you'd think that after so many years, that I'd be ready for this. what I'm about to do, where I'm about to go.
Story-driven adventure game again. I do like a story-driven adventure. Looks like there's puzzles in there.
To get there.
I'm seeing puzzles. I like puzzles. I don't really understand what the story's about, but
I'm not ready to die yet. There is still so much work to be done.
okay. That one looks somewhat interesting. Oh. Kind of cool. Lots of puzzles. Okay. That's true. It is the case that you don't get a lot of the story in these puzzle games. You're quite right, until sort of the end. Project Remind tells the story of one person's lifelong quest to solve an impossible mystery that seems to break the laws of reality. As you keep exploring the world around you, it changes, and you can follow this mystery into a strange but wonderful future. However, something isn't quite right in the world you find yourself in, doesn't connect up properly. It seems to be made up of fragments of places, perhaps memories. Where are you? How did you get here? Perhaps you got too close to the mystery. Okay, hang on. Press E to get your demo key. Do we need to get a separate demo key? I'll come back and do that later. Oh. I assumed you'd just get access to the demos on Steam like everything else. A voting booth? Have your say in our unique event. Vote for your favourite booth and enter the raffle for a €50 Steam gift card. The winning booth earns a free spot in the next Endix event and our Endix Hall of Fame. Winners will be announced next week via email. Ooh. I'll have a think about that one. I mean, a lot of the designs are pretty cool, I guess. So... oh, there's a game I've seen before. Well, we'll go around this way, though, because that's near the next bit upstairs. Moony Black Lotus. I mean, the music instantly is good, so... is the game... oh, proper orchestra, okay. The game is not matching what I expected, but... I was expecting some epic combat. Looks like a platform game. I mean, the music is great. Yeah. Yeah. I think you're right. Limbo and stuff like that. I mean, the music was very cool. Loot Bound. Well, this is going to be a loot-related game then, isn't it? It's going to be roguelike, isn't it? Yeah, cards. There's quite a few of these types of games these days. They seem to be quite popular. Hey, Bamalam. Yeah, I'm not huge on the card and roguelike games. They are here. Alien abduction horror.
My name is Taylor Fox. I am a journalist. Farmer Peter Sherman contacted me. He told me about terrifying, unexplained phenomena happening on his farm.
X-Files.
I went there to investigate, but everything didn't go as planned. Although we agreed to meet, no one was home. From a note, I understood that the farmer's daughter Megan disappeared. His wife Susan started behaving strangely, as if someone was controlling her like a puppet. All the animals on the farm are sick, infected with some parasite. I found out that there was a secret military complex near the farm.
A good 8 out of 10 for creepy.
The military was monitoring the Sherman family. Something terrible happened here 30 years ago, after which a series of inexplicable events began. Now, I feel like someone is watching me.
Oh, this is one of those games you're going to have to play with the lights off and just, you know, wear a nappy. Or a diaper if you want to be American about it. That looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. Okay, pretty cool booth.
My name is Taylor Fox. I am a journalist. Farmer Peter Sherman contacted me.
Do we think?
My name is Taylor Fox.
Now, is that the creator of the game though, or is that a creator as in a creator like me? Because you know when you're not sure. I don't know if I can like set that up. I don't know how it works either. I think that's just another content creator. I'm sure they'd have developer above them if it was. Maybe I have creator above my head. I don't know. I can't see my own name. A cringe Russian thing. I was about to say, is it Russian? Curva horror. Oh, we have to go this way to get to the trailer. Oh, we have to go this way. Okay. I mean, the booth is kind of cool. Again. Okay, well, that was short and sweet, I guess. we are trapped in the room. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Stalkers type stuff. I was about to say, does anybody east of the Berlin Wall know how to make anything but Stalker type stuff? Seem to get a lot of that from over that direction. Moonlighter 2. I've seen videos for this before. This one's quite well advertised. Because you have a shop, don't you, or something? But you go out and adventure. Yeah, you go out, travel, adventure, and collect the loot to sell in your shop. Yeah, I've seen this. I mean, it's fair enough. It's sort of slightly cutesy graphics, but I think the gameplay is less cutesy. Right, okay. I have no idea what this is because I didn't look at it earlier. It's a secret, I assume. Help us build the future of digital gaming events. Oh, it's literally like about Endix. Basically, it's the idea that everybody can take part in the events together and not have to travel to a particular country. I mean, I think it's a really good idea. I do, because, like, you know, going to places like Gamescom and stuff in Germany and, you know, the Tokyo Game Show, for example, depending on where you are in the world, is going to cost you an absolute fortune in plane tickets, in time off work, in terms of the hotel costs and stuff. And, you know, and then the tickets for the events as well. The entire thing is being sponsored by AMD, and, well, I guess it's kind of fun. You can go for a little fly off an AMD graphics card. Bit like having a bouncy castle. Unfortunately, there's no competition to win yourself a free graphics card, sadly. But, that would have been nice. If you complete the jumping thing and you've got the fastest time, you win €100 or $100 for Steam. Oh, the voting booth is here again, so you can vote for your thingy. That's closed off, so there aren't any games over there. But we've got some here. My Pet Hooligan. It's a rabbit with a minigun. That's a naked rabbit with a sensor bar. Four-player co-op. Okay, this is going to be one of those games that, assuming it plays reasonably well, is going to do really well on streams. You know when those games come out, those indie games, and all the big streamers pick it up? That's what this looks like. Those little co-op games that all the big streamers pick up and play. That has very much the vibes of one of those. Race Jam. Triassic. Triassic Track. You don't see many race games, do you, these days? What did I just walk into? Wait, what? One of those levels looked like a Sonic level. I just... You ever get the feeling that someone's going to get sued? Find the other 4 clues hidden around the booth. Each has part of a cheat code you can enter in-game to unlock a special vehicle. Oh, there you go. So there's part of your cheat code. I. A. Why is his truck here? His ice cream truck. L. Well, that's what I was thinking. Which order? They don't have numbers on, do they? I guess you just have to... I mean... Maybe it makes a word. L-A... I... And I'm missing one. You said there's a 4th one. It says 4. Oh well. Anyhow. Maybe the license plate. I would have thought it would be in one of these pictures. Oh. There's a car on the ceiling. Which is very hard to see. I surrender. Moving on. Very old arcade style racing game. This is Band of Crusaders. Scream's co-op game.
It slowly but surely succumbs to the invasion. Yet there are some who still believe in the crusade against evil. We've sworn an oath to defend this land against any form of villainy, be it common thieves,
Tactical squad battles.
Sinful heretics.
Turn-based tactical combat. But I assume it's single player rather than co-op.
Our strength lies in our brotherhood. To stand a chance against Beelzebub's spawn, we train together, we eat and pray together, and we welcome new brothers to our order. The demons may outnumber us. As creatures of the abyss,
It doesn't look bad.
they may thrive in darkness. But our ally is light. And we shall
In terms of, you know, tactical turn-based battle games, it's also an interesting concept. Medieval knights versus Hellspawn.
And we trust in the strategic mind of our Grandmaster. We believe in you.
Demos on Steam. And that one looks kind of interesting. The 18th Attic. Definitely a horror game. That is a creepy picture. That is a creepy doll. Oh, I can see inside myself. Your camera. Oh! I think I've seen a little teaser for this before. I must have just clipped into that, yeah. What is that inside of my head? Is that my brain? Is that like where my mouth is? Like the back end of my tongue or something? That one looked interesting. Pretty creepy. I don't mind a horror game, but I don't play a lot of them. Rooftop Hall B. What we got in here? Chained Beasts. Okay. Ooh. I appear to be stuck on the edge of the world. Oh, there we go. Oh. Co-op gladiator roguelike. You're literally all chained together, depending on how many there are. It's another one of those that might do quite well as a streaming game, with multiple streamers playing together. I can play it solo and you're chained to a ball. Okay. I think as a party game, nice idea. And I like that they've got little interactable items. Like the bell and stuff. The fact that there's items you can interact with in the arena as well. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I quite like that one. Xenopurge.
The air feels heavy. Proceeding as ordered.
Oh, wow.
We've got trouble. Enemy sighted. Xeno approaching.
Definitely not my kind of thing, but it's like a really old text-based game.
Alien spotted. I see one.
Wow. Oh, wait, hang on. It was all like text-based and stuff, and then it showed you actual areas that looked 3D.
The air feels heavy.
I don't understand. Strange. Shadow of the Road. The doggy! This is a silly place to pull it, isn't it? Can barely see it because of the doors. Turn-based tactical? Looks like turn-based tactical. That one looks pretty cool, actually. Let's remember that one. Shadow of the Road. I like the look at that one. Deadly Days Road Trip. Is that a guy in a banana costume fighting zombies?
What a beautiful day. Let's hit the road and find a new base. Enjoy some cities along the way, shoot zombies, and manage the awesome ever-expanding loot in our inventory. Yeah, you heard right. Zombies. Just a few zombies. Maybe some more zombies? Okay, it's a lot of zombies. A shit ton of zombies. You have jumping zombies, sticky zombies, a massive amount of zombies. More zombies equals more XP, and more XP equals a level up, which gets you an airdrop, which is even more awesome loot. I nearly forgot to tell you. You need to collect some gas for your bus, otherwise you're stuck here. Just fill up the tank, and we're out. Phew. Now's the time to manage your loot. One laser pointer, heavy boots, an apple pie, one pair of socks, 2 pairs of rollerblades, but the socks have to activate the rollerblades, and the rollerblades have to activate the glass bottle. Now we sell the broken body armor in order to repair the Uzi, 2 seconds. Let's choose our next city. I want more loot. Give me more loot. Ah, yes, zombies again.
It's an inventory management game. I already have that with Tarkov.
Intergalactic astronaut. Or a 3 chainsaw wielding cowboy.
The chicken was funnier than it should have been. Oh dear. That tickled me far too much.
Okay, we're going out again. Just one more time.
Okay, that one I like for the chicken more than anything else. Again, it's one of those games that looks a bit cutesy, but maybe could be mildly entertaining. Though I'm not sure how I feel about the inventory management side of it. But it wasn't bad. Moros Protocol. Doom. Looks Doom style, let's see. It is definitely Doom style. Look at the aesthetic in here. boomer shooter vibes, right? I think there are a few people who'd enjoy this one. Oh, it's already out. Okay. I assume there's a demo for it. Yeah. Oh, it looks kind of cool. Don't mind the odd boomer shooter. Back to the Dawn.
This life was supposed to be over. One last job, you swore. But the last job never ends.
A lot of awards.
When you think you're really out, the shadows drag you back in.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is a prison escape game.
The lies didn't stack.
Story-driven type thing. Yeah.
And somewhere in the mess, the job kept going. Only way out is through. One last time.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think I've seen something about that before.
This life.
What's that out there? Oh, is that... Oh, that's the anime schoolgirl thing we saw outside. So, the only other thing to see here is the... this is like a jump puzzle, which I keep falling off. But over there is the THQ Island. And there you go, everybody's trying to do it. So, if you have the fastest time, you win $100 or euros, is it? €100 Steam gift card. There you go. Someone's managed to do it in 24.5 seconds. And I keep falling off the mouse because it's smooth and round. See, everyone's having a lot of fun doing it. People will just be here for ages trying to get that €100. I didn't even get onto the mouse this time and fall off. Anyhow. Oh, yeah, there you go. So, I must have creator above my head. That guy has press above their head, so... I guess they're from an actual press thing. If we hit escape and go to fast travel, then we can go to THQ's island. Here we are. This is THQ's island. So, I mean, all of these are games that are already out, right? So, Biomutant's already out. That's been out a while. Alone in the Dark. That's the remake, I think, is it? Spellforce, Conquest of EO, sounds familiar. Wreck Nation, Expeditions Rome, definitely out. Destroy All Humans 2, that's definitely out, I believe. Darksiders Genesis, Desperados 3, Jagged Alliance 3, NX vs ATV Legends, The Way of the Hunter, Trine 5? I don't think I've finished Trine 3. I'm impressed it's still going. No trailers in that room, though. Trampoline Quest. Win a code. How many queues are on the THQ Nordic billboard? Use the trampoline on our island to count them. You'll get a chance to win one of 200 Steam codes from the THQ Nordic portfolio. By answering the question below correctly, you will enter into the pool of possible winners. With some blessings from the RNG god, you will get a code for Titan Quest 2, Wreckfest 2, Biomutant, Desperados 3, or MX vs ATV Legends. There's a bouncy castle? I guess we'll see. Must be over that side. Titan Quest 2. We all know what Titan Quest 2 is, right? Titan Quest is Titan Quest. Diablo style. I mean, it's a THQ Nordic game, so a little bit more well known than the indie ones we've seen so far. I don't remember if I played the original Titan Quest. I played a few games like it, and then you think, have I played Titan Quest, or was it just a similar game? Okay. THQ Nordic Creator Portal. So you can sign up to be on the Creator Portal if you're a creator like me, but the requirements are a little bit more than I hit, so I can't join it. Ah, Reanimal. Now this is from the people who made Little Nightmares, was it? Oh wow. Oh. That was cool.
To you living in new surroundings, we send a message of true sympathy.
That's the first room I've gone into where it's had an effect on me.
And to think of all the new sights you must be seeing.
Work together so it's co-op.
And the adventures you must be having. So it is not difficult for us to picture the sort of life you are all leading.
This is on PlayStation. I need to tell my mate to get it for him and his wife.
I know you won't forget us. Good night, and good luck to you all.
Oh, there's the people you play as. Are they just children in costumes or what? I guess so.
We know from experience
That was kind of cool.
what it means to be
Take me back.
from those we love most of all.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. That's just for the fact it did something to you when you went in. Okay. And then Wreckfest 2. I mean, Wreckfest, right? Another one that probably needs no introduction.
Here we go, once again.
fixing. We've got some serious new tech under the hood. And this is just the beginning. This is the start of something bigger. We've built the first tracks, the first cars, and now it is in your hands.
Now it's in our hands? We have to make the rest of the game for you?
So, for the future, we need your opinion. Any ideas come to your mind? Let us know.
Oh no, they just want suggestions. Okay.
And have some serious fun. And tell us what's next.
Okay, so it's out in early access. Oh, there's the trampoline, look. Oh, wow. Is it just the ones on the board or the ones on the bottom as well? Because there's 4 there. And then what about the fact that it's reflective? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The 14? Or is it just the ones on the billboard itself? Oh well. Tides of Tomorrow. What's this one? Have I heard of this game?
Stop right there.
You're a Tide Walker.
Or is this like Waterworld? There's an old movie that flopped at the box office massively and cost an absolute fortune.
We want to introduce you to Naya. After you select a player's story link to follow, Naya will find you, a Tidewalker, half-conscious, drifting in a sea of plastic. By following a player, your story will be linked to theirs. The story links capture the choices of each player, each Tidewalker who came before you.
What did he say?
Tidewalker, please.
It's very colourful.
Your story begins when Naya pulls you from the sea. Your in-game path, levels, NPCs, and narrative choices will be different based on the player's story link you chose.
This is my last bottle. If you take it, I won't have any left for the next Tidewalker.
Just as your choices will shape the path you leave behind for future Tidewalkers. You have the option of choosing different players and therefore different story links, creating a narrative experience like no other. We'll introduce Tides of Tomorrow characters in the coming weeks. In the meantime, play the demo on Steam to experience online Story Link.
Yeah?
Well, that's an interesting concept. So the story changes based on what other players do. It's an interesting remake. Or idea, sorry. My head there was Gothic remake. Could you tell? I was already in the zone for the Gothic remake. And we already know this is going to be good, right? We hope.
Have you ever wondered why the formation of the barrier went out of control? I know the other mages haven't, but I'm not like the other mages. I see everything. And I see how the barrier affects all living things in this God's-forsaken colony. Every convict will eventually succumb to its influence. The old camp, with their pitiful illusion of order.
I think there's a demo for this as well.
And yes, the so-called Brotherhood of the Sleeper, worshipping their mysterious god,
Yeah.
They might be onto something. And the orcs. Well, you might dismiss their culture as primitive, but it would be prudent to study them carefully. Maybe the key to all of this lies buried deep under their sanctuaries. I cannot unravel these mysteries all alone. I need allies. Allies who look out for more than their own survival. Allies who accomplish things you might have considered impossible. Allies I will meet soon enough.
I mean, it looks cool in terms of the visuals. The spells look cool, at least. Yeah, I think Gothic Remake looks good. Anything special up here, or just... No, not really. Just somewhere for me to get lost and probably get stuck somewhere. I think that's it. I think we've seen the entire expo now. Oh, we're going to put 14 in this thing and see if we win a key. You get stuck on things a lot in this game. I was going to call it a game. In this expo. Let's whack 14 in here and see if we can win something. Oh, it opens a new window. Oh, it's a multiple choice. How did you like the island? 4. Could have done with more videos. Which game did I wishlist? Reanimal, because I've already wishlisted it. And the Gothic remake as well. There you go. We might win something. I expected that to just be done within the program, but it did. It didn't open it separate. Fair enough. But yeah, for anyone who is interested, if you just whack Endix into Endix Expo into Google, you will find the website for it. And then my understanding is anyone can visit it from tomorrow for free. And then you can teleport around. So there's one thing we haven't gone to, which is there is a maze. I am, needless to say, no longer on it. So I was at like 294. And the top 10 will get a €50 Steam gift card. But this is one of those things where you can do it multiple times. So all you have to do is learn the way. And then just follow that path. So if you do it enough times, you'll know which way to go. You can even like note it down, which way you should go. And I expect that's how these people are getting, you know, half the time I was doing it in. I won't run through it now, but yeah, if you're interested in winning a €50 Steam gift card, come and do this, and you're in with a decent chance probably. There we go. But yeah, I really like the concept. I think it's a really cool idea. I would love to see something on a bigger scale done by someone with more money. Where, you know, all the big publishers are there, etc., etc., etc. I think the actual concept of this is very, very good. They're actually doing a... it's 11 PM, so they were doing like an official tour thing. At 11 PM. But I don't know where that's at. Can I go up here? I'm not allowed up there. Oh, I think at some point maybe they were going to let you ride on the train. They've changed their mind. But yeah, they were talking about like having official tours. I think at like 10 AM this morning or something. And at 11 PM tonight, so now. Don't think there's any particular need to tag on to it. We've sort of seen everything now. I don't think we get any... I don't think they'll give us any extra keys for giveaways or anything. Maybe. Well, also depends if people signed up for it. I'm sure someone has. I was just going to see if there's like a large crowd of people stood around. Doesn't look like it. Let's go to the... train station. Nah. Who knows? They could be in like a different instance or anything. I don't know if they've got multiple instances. But we've had a good look around. I think there's some decent looking games in there. I'll have to see if I can get the demos for them and give them a little playthrough. But I really like the concept of a virtual gaming expo. Obviously, one with a substantially larger sum of money behind it would be good. Obviously, they'll be working on a budget here that's not huge. I like how the barrier is appearing as I run towards it. Yeah, really cool idea. It would be really interesting to see it on a bigger scale. It reminds me a little bit of running around in Star Citizen. Because Star Citizen has these in-game expos for the ships and stuff. And that's really cool. So, it makes me think of that sort of thing. But yeah. Check it out if you are so inclined. Remember that you can get, you know, they've got games to give away if you go up to the terminal in the building there. And you can get a free game. Obviously, there's a competition to enter on THQ Nordic Island to potentially win a game. And there's obviously a few other hidden secrets and stuff about, and the chance to win yourself €100 for Steam if you can do that jump faster than everybody else. And the maze as well, obviously, if you come in the top 10, you can win €50. So there's a few incentives to like play the games and stuff and interact. But I will call this stream there because we've kind of looked around it all now. There's nothing else to see. But credit to the team that set it up. Obviously, it's a shame that Iron Mouse isn't actually turning up for it, because I assume that she would have attracted a lot of people to come and check it out. Maybe some of her fans still will, but yeah. It'd be nice if things like this got more attention and more people could attend them. And I suppose if a small one did really well, then the bigger companies might get involved. I feel like something Microsoft could do with all of their money these days, buying up lots of companies, some kind of big event like this. Though, then again, they may not want to invite the other publishers. So, maybe that's not a good idea. But thank you anyone who's joined me. Thank you anyone who watches the VOD later. Do go and check out the Endix Expo yourself. It is on for the rest of this weekend, where there are various events taking place. So, it is worth checking out and seeing the schedule on the website. I'll see you all soon.